Hello, everybody. My name is Marie-Louise Pillesen, and I work as Network Advisor at NOCA. In this short little video, I'll talk about our online format, but also go through our code of conduct, which contains 7 steps. At NOCA's online meetings, we're going away from the more classical webinar styles as you know it, and instead we're trying to create a room where you can discuss and collaborate with other peers on a specific topic. The way that we're doing this is that our sessions are very interactive, because this is the best way that we can get a higher level of collaboration, but also learning away from the meeting. But in order to get these interactive sessions, it's very important that we all follow the code of conduct to get the best possible outcome of the meeting. It's very important to follow the code of conduct, because if we all do, we'll get a much higher level of communication on the meeting. So here's the 7 steps of the code of conduct. Step 1. Make sure that you have a stable internet connection. So don't sit at a cafe or any other places where you're not sure if you have the internet connection. Step 2, you need to know the software that you're using. So if you're using Zoom, Teams, or whatever else platform that we're using, make sure that you know how the video works, how the microphone works, how you can write in the chat, and other important things that you might need at this meeting. Step 3. It's very important that you come 10 minutes before the start of the meeting. The reason for this is that you can check that your camera is working, that your microphone is working, and if you have any technical issues, we will be there in time to help you, because as soon as the meeting starts, we're not able to help you with the technical issues at the meeting. So this leads me to step number 4 of our code of conduct. Oh, hi, Heine. I'm very happy that you're here, because this is actually what I'm going to talk about. It's very important that you join by your own computer. So even though you have a colleague who's attending, it's very important that you're sitting at each of your computers, because then you'll get much more out of the meeting and you'll have much deeper conversations with the other participants. So I'm sorry, Anna, but you have to join the meeting by your own computer. So now Jana, she joined her own computer, which is much better for the communication and collaboration you're going to have on the meeting. But this leads me to another point in the step number 4, and that is that you need your camera to be in a horizontal angle. So you need like your eyes to go to the camera. So it looks like that we're talking to each other and that we're looking each other into the eyes. So even though I like your face from that angle, I just need you to take the computer more up so we can see you right in the eyes. This is perfect. Thank you very much for that. So even though I like to see your face from the other angle, this just makes it a lot easier that we're kind of looking each other in the eyes and we feel like we're getting a little bit closer, and this will also help with the communication. So thank you, Jana. So the third thing with the visual is the body language. It's very important that we kind of try to show our emotions. So if you agree with something, you can nod. And if you don't agree with something, you can do like this. Because the body language is the way that we kind of see each other's emotion and we get these interactive sessions. So don't look like a zombie, because you've been at many meetings where people are sitting and looking like they're falling asleep. So try to, even though you're listening, also try to use your body language, because the more you do it, the easier it will become. And this leads me to the last thing of the visual part, and that's the light. As you can see now, I don't have any direct sunlight, because if you sit directly by a window, you can't really see your face and it becomes dark. So just make sure that you're positioning yourself in a place where you don't have direct sunlight that goes into the camera. Step number 5 is that you have to make sure that you have a headset when you're joining the meeting. And not because I think I look really good with the big gamer headset on my head, but it's just so important for the quality of the meeting and the communication with the others that you have a headset where your sound goes through clearly. Because we've all been to the meetings where somebody is sitting without a headset or sitting in a room with their iPhone headset where you can just hear the echo. So it's just so important that you test that you have a good sound before you're attending the meetings, and just general in all meetings. Step number 6 is that we need to help and be kind to each other at the meeting. So if you see somebody writing something in the chat where you have a perspective on it, use the opportunity to write back to them. And also in the breakout rooms, ask questions, be curious, and also help each other. Maybe you have a good angle for the problem that they're sitting with. Step number 7, and bear with me, this is the last step I'll go through with you. But this step is that you need to reach out to your peers after the network meeting ends. because maybe you had a good dialogue with somebody in the breakout room. And we sent the participation list out beforehand, so you can go in and find their names and then afterwards find them on LinkedIn. Because for us, it's very important that the networking doesn't stop when our meeting stops, because you have a lot to offer each other. Thank you so much, guys. I'm done with the 7th step of the code of conduct, and thank you so much for listening. We're looking forward to seeing you for great dialogues and collaboration on the next online meeting that you're attending. So thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.